Well, we've got problems.
And the orange one back on, the green stays on. Yeah, the orange is off when you do something in front of it.
So that's working. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel and you are watching Triple R Farms, and it is Thursday, October the 3rd, and we're gonna be defoliating some cotton today, and we're also gonna be picking some cotton. So let's get this baby started. Come on. So if you're wondering why we take this out right here, this is obviously a screen to keep trash out of your DEF tank, but if you stick that nozzle through here and try to pump DEF through there, it is just impossible to get anything to go through. It just makes that handle click no matter how slow you go. So the easiest thing to do is just take this out, pump in, fill up your DEF tank, and then put that back in. I really don't know why I put it back in, but we do. So we're going to be sticking with the same recipe on the cotton defoliation that I've been using. I'm not going to go over that again. If you want to know that, just go back and watch the last 2 videos. So before we get started spraying, I thought I'd walk out here and show you all the cotton. Now this is Phytogen 475 is the variety. And man, it is loaded up. I'm talking about big time. You can't really tell because it still has a lot of leaves on it. But if you see this much cotton with all these leaves on it, I mean that plant is loaded up. I cannot wait to see what this yields, because I think it's going to be really, really good. And it's so strange how our cotton this year is so up and down. And by up and down, I mean we've got some really good cotton like this, and then we got some average cotton, and then we got some bad cotton. It just all depends when that cotton was going through that drought, what fields got the rain when it needed it. And some of the bad cotton, it was pretty much shutting down, never got rain, and when it finally did get some late rain, cotton plant was already done. It had shut down and started filling out the bowls that it had on the plant. So it's just really weird how some fields, you know, got the rain when they needed it, and then some of them just suffered and not going to be very good. But we're thankful for the good ones, and this one's going to be good. Well, we've got problems. So I'm just getting to the second field, folding my booms out, and excuse the dirty windows, but I just happened to be looking right in that mirror right there, and as I was folding my booms out, I saw something go psh, and guess what that is? Yep, we got a busted hydraulic line somewhere. I bet it's that one. Yeah, I bet it's that one right there. Man, I don't know why it's at that weird angle. It just rubbed on this piece right here until it finally blew a hole in it. Seems like that should be rerouted somehow. That is a bad spot and a bad angle to put a hose. Comes up and then it goes around this bar at a really weird angle. Well, I think I can go ahead and finish this field number 2 right here. I don't think it's going to leak anymore as long as I don't let my boom up and down in this center section, because that's working that hydraulic cylinder right there. As long as I don't hit that button, I think we won't be leaking any oil, and we can finish this field, and then we'll take it off, and we'll have to go to Selma, get a new hose made, and I may try to reroute it. But yeah, I think we can get this field done. I need to check the level of my hydraulic tank, see how much oil I got in there. Make sure I'm not losing too much. Alright, so that's where we are. So the reason I'm going to try to finish is because I don't have a pickup truck up here. All I got is my irrigator. I got a water tank and chemical. The plan was for me to come up here, spray all the cotton, and then drive the irrigator back home this afternoon back to the shop. But we'll see if it happens. But right now, we're doing okay. Well, we're gonna have to stop spraying. That hydraulic leak is just leaking too much. Alright, Dad just got here, but I'm just gonna tell y'all, I told him to back up. I gotta lift my boom all the way up and it's gonna spray him. Did you get sprayed?
Not bad. Doggone it, it's bigger than a 7/8. You got to go back down and get me a wrench.
15. There she is. So I had them change it up and they put me a 90 angle on this end. So hopefully this will work out, and I got it about 6 inches longer. So we'll go ahead and put it on and then I'll show you what it looks like. 56. There. What I need. It's just gonna have to be, I don't have any black ones, it's gonna have to be white ones, and I know the black ones are better, but this is all I got. Okay, so here is the big question, which they asked me at Napa how I wanted this 90-degree angle before they crimped it, and because nothing really swivels on the hose part, and I just took a wild guess, and it's gonna be really, really tight. Because to get this 45-degree angle up there at the right angle, this hose is gonna have to twist around like that. And I hope I got enough hose as far as length. We'll see. Okay, I got lucky, but that is our new hose right back there where my finger is, and we didn't have much slack at all. Comes down, we just got it zip tied right here. Does a weird little curl right here, but it's not touching anything, and she fits. Got it all tightened up. Last thing to do, we'll crank up the rogator, make sure we don't have any leaks. If we don't, then we are good to go. Getting a little bit of light rain this Friday morning, so that's probably got cotton harvest knocked out for the day. Cotton cannot take any amount of rain, especially if it stays cloudy. You just won't be able to pick it. But we are gonna come over here. We're gonna help PA get his picker cleaned up, so when we do get ready to go back to harvest, it will be ready to go. Also, he had a problem with his accumulator. That is this miniature basket right here. Of course, we got it folded down, but you got these sensors right here that are in the accumulator, and what was happening at the end of the day, he was trying to make a bale. It was thinking it was full, empty, full, empty, full, and what happens is you'll get cotton hanging on the walls, and they'll be dangling in front of these sensors, making it go haywire. So we'll probably be crawling in here checking that out too. Then really the only other thing I know we got going on today is we got to get my Rogator home. I got through spraying the cotton, and then we got to get the water tank home, then collect all the chemical that was up there, and get it back in the shop. So that's all I know right now. Okay. Well, there's one sensor. Here's a sensor down here. Like these. And right there. Well, if it's acting funny and nothing's hanging in front of it, you may have a sensor bad. Alright, what's it showing now?
It's just one green light.
Doesn't change?
No. Let's see if there's even.
What we're doing is we got the key on. PA is going to look at it's got little bitty lights on the back side of this, and when cotton gets in front of it, either shows 2 lights or 1. We're going to see if we're going to do the hand test and act like we're a piece of cotton and see if we can determine if it's a sensor that's bad. Well, y'all get to see the inside of an accumulator. This is where the cotton comes in from the picker right off the plant. Comes in here, and when this fills up all the way to the top, then this floor starts turning, and then empties the whole thing, and it starts making that round bell on the other side of this wall. Alright, I'm gonna do my hand in front of it. You ready?
The green one stays constant. Yeah, it turns the orange one off, I mean. And the orange one back on. The green stays on. Yeah, the orange is off when you do something in front of it.
So that's working.
Turn it off. Let's see how they are. There's one side with one green light, and it shoots across to the other side, which has 2 lights. Because these sides only have 1 green on them.
Okay.
I wonder where the light came from.
Sensors look like they're working. They all got a light. You stick your hand in front of it and the light changes. I don't know.
pull it out, blow it off, and pull it out. Hey, I'm gonna go get my little Echo grinder thing and start cutting around grain bins. I want to cut around them fans, see if they come on.
Okay.
That's where I'm gonna be.
And we got more rain. Definitely no picking today. Will she crank? Come on, baby. Oh boy. Got ants all over it. There's only one spot to pull over on this like 3-mile dike road, and luckily we met the car right where you can pull over. Well, it looks like the rain is just gonna hang around. So we'll probably go ahead and shut it down for the day. Let everybody go home. We had a hard week of work, so I'm sure they're ready for a little time off. Me and Dad got one more thing we're probably gonna do this afternoon, and that's dealing with these grain bins that are at our shop. So these right here are the grain bins that we'll store the milo in if we decide to store it. And we have not used these grain bins in a long time. So we'll probably weed eat around them today, get them clean, get them looking nice all around it. And then we got to make sure the electric motors turn on the floor augers. Electric motor there, got one over there, one over there. Then also we need to make sure that these fans, electric fans, will turn on. Because as you can see, we have not been back here in a while. But that's the fan right there. Anyway, make sure all three of them will turn on and are blowing good. And yeah, we got quite a little bit of cleanup back here. But if we're gonna store the milo in these babies right here, we gotta get them cleaned up. But if we do decide to tackle that project this afternoon, that's what me and Dad will be doing. But as for this video, guys, think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We really appreciate y'all watching our videos. If you want to do me a favor, you know what I'm going to say. Click that little thumb, means you like the video. And if you want to subscribe to our channel, just click the Triple R Farms logo right there. We would love to have you join. Other than that, guys, we'll see you on the next one. We're out.